This is a Fox News alert. I'm Bret Baier at the White House tonight. President Trump is on his way back here from Texas at this hour. After surveying some of the damage and talking to officials on the ground at the most extreme rainfall event in U.S. history, 52 inches of rain have inundated Houston and the surrounding area since Hurricane Harvey stormed through over the weekend. And it's still raining in many places tonight. Damages are already in the billions. Much of that, especially for private residences, may not be covered because some 80% of the victims, we're told, did not have flood insurance. They'll be turning to the government for help. Families are homeless. The official death toll is unfortunately growing with the drowning of a police officer who was heading out to help people. We're also clearly seeing the better side of America in these images as celebrities and athletes, politicians and regular folks pitch in with money, supplies and hard work to help. We have Fox team coverage of the president's visit, the flooding and the politics surrounding it all. Rick Leventhal is in Lake Charles, Louisiana, as Harvey dumps on that state. Trace Gallagher is in Houston to show us where the flooding there stands right now. But we start off with correspondent Peter Doocy in Corpus Christi on the president's visit to Texas. Good evening, Peter.
Good evening, Bret. Today, the president left the White House for a firehouse here in Corpus Christi, where he told the men and women responsible for handling Harvey's aftermath he has extremely high expectations for them.
We want to do it better than ever before.
Just minutes after Air Force One touched down at an airport that was closed this weekend due to life-threatening weather, the president told officials gathered at Corpus Christi's Firehouse Number 5 he wants the relief effort for this historical storm to set a historical standard.
We want to be looked at in 5 years and 10 years from now as this is the way to do it.
But as the president was being briefed, Harvey was still hammering the Houston area about 220 miles away. So he knows that what looks like a well-planned rescue and recovery effort could still fail.
We'll congratulate each other when it's all finished.
The Pentagon thinks the relief effort will go so long, they announced today the possibility that 20 to 30,000 additional National Guard troops could soon deploy to areas hardest hit by Harvey.
Just like our first responders get tired and burn out, guardsmen will also get tired and burn out as we do this. So this has to be a phased approach, and Texas is planning for that phased approach.
Emergency operations are being coordinated in the capital city, Austin, and President Trump toured the Nerve Center there this afternoon.
The sad thing is that this is long-term. Nobody's ever seen anything this long, and nobody's ever seen this much water.
FEMA predicts 450,000 people affected by Harvey will ask for federal assistance, so it is pre-positioning 2.8 million meals and 2.9 million liters of water in Texas and Louisiana just in case. The Red Cross says shelters are packed with 17,000 people so far.
Probably there's never been anything so expensive in our country's history.
But no matter what happens before the water recedes, President Trump told locals that the Category 4 Harvey was no match for the spirit of the Lone Star State.
This is historic. It's epic what happened. But you know what? It happened in Texas, and Texas can handle anything.
Air Force One is on its way right now from Austin to Joint Base Andrews just outside D.C. And to try to stay out of first responders' way here in Texas, the president didn't actually tour any Harvey damage, but he is coming back to the state on Saturday. Bret?
Peter Doocy in Corpus Christi. Peter, thank you. Governor